to the PSNORKIS podcast, a show with real topics discussed by real people with real opinions and tempered with a real sense of humour. Now here are your two PSNORKISers, or is it PSNORKI? Screw it. Here are your hosts, Dr. Myke and the Madman.
Yeah, just trying out some new stuff today because, well, I wanted to. Let's face it. Hello and welcome to another edition of the PSNORKIS podcast. It's going to be an interesting one. There's only three of us today. The reason being is because I'm actually on call, but I was too bored to just sit around and stare at the phone. So I figured I'd have a small team, and if I do have to get up and go out, they can take the rest of the show out for the hour. So we'll see what happens. Figured give it a go. So, which also made me anxious to try something new. Which is why I tried the opening over some different music. I think I liked it. Anyway, I'm your host, the Madman, and sitting next to me is my co-creator. And, well, I was going to say something really wise-ass, but I'm going to let that go for right now. Dr. Myke. Hello, Doc.
Go ahead. Don't let me stop you. Just go ahead.
It was too early yet. I want to at least get through the opening before I say something worth beeping, which we're going to try and relax on the beeping because, well, we had that anyway. Yeah. And of course, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I like the opening.
It actually did work, didn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
I have to work the levels a little bit. I think the music was a bit high.
A bit.
But it's being used off of the same playback unit as the opening, so I'd have to go in and internally adjust it. That's stuff I can do later on because I know how to.
This gets me fired up. Like I want to grab a sword.
Or an AK-47
Dude,
and shoot
we're going to talk
Russians.
about that. Oh, man, are we going to talk about that? Welcome, Petey, to the show.
Hello, PSNORKIS friends.
There she is. All right.
Great to be here.
Nice.
This is one of those shows, okay, what's our topic going to be this week? I'm like, now you don't have to worry about it. There's plenty of them. Do we have any history
They're
today?
writing themselves right now.
Right. We don't even need any history
right
because
now.
history is writing itself as we speak.
Love it.
No, I don't.
I don't
I was going to say I don't love it.
I don't love it,
But
I like that. There's so many things we could talk about right now. Where you want to start? Anywhere?
You know what? You choose. You do the start today.
I have
instead of
people
me.
behind enemy lines right now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I do. And I don't know. Some people haven't heard. Some people have heard. You know, I heard from different people. Some people are in the countries out around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they're all terrified. Terrified. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, they were like, it's not really going to happen. And
Nobody thought it was going to
Nobody
happen.
thought it actually was going to happen.
Yeah.
And had this been, not last year, but before that, in the previous 4 years,
Never would have happened.
it never would have happened.
It might have started and it would have quickly got
Oh,
put
that
to
would have
an
gotten
end.
knocked down real fast.
Yeah.
So for the folks that are listening to this in 2024, we're actually speaking about history happening right now with Russia invading the Ukraine.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, because you know what? This show will still be rolling around the internet in a few years, I'm sure. Yeah, good point. I like
Lives
the way
on
you did that.
forever.
Because at first I was like, what the heck? Oh, I get it now.
Oh, she's a
I'm
time
a little
traveler.
slow
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I like? I like that he's like, you're going to fight for me? Here's a gun. I love that.
Me too.
I
Oh,
love
dude,
that.
they were standing in
love it.
There were lines
Standing
at the
in line.
ATM.
Yeah.
There was lines at the grocery stores.
Yeah.
But the longest lines
For the
were at
guns.
the police stations to
Give me that gun.
get their own weapon
Yep.
handed out to them.
Yep. That's like us taking one
That's-
now and going downtown.
Yeah.
And just sitting at the corner.
Yeah.
And just
I'm waiting for those idiots from Jersey to come across the bridge. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's
just
not.
kidding.
No, he's not. We will just blow those bridges right up.
This is the kind of...
Hey, speaking of... Wait, go ahead. Go ahead,
I was
Petey.
going to just say, this is the reason that the Second Amendment was written into our Constitution to begin with, because you just never know. And like, everybody has guns here. A lot of people have guns here, and it's our right, and it's to protect our country and our homes.
During World War II, the emperor wanted to actually invade.
The
Japanese emperor wanted to invade the mainland of North America.
No, he
and
didn't.
Yes, he did.
He wanted
It
to,
was
but he
his,
thought about it.
It was
Correct.
it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, Yeah.
He knew why.
It was his top.
knew
It was
that
his
too.
top military guy,
Yeah.
Yamamoto, I believe, who said, "You don't want to do that. That's America. There's a gun behind every blade of grass."
You think they're still scared of that?
No.
I don't think so either. But
Yeah,
I mean, there's still a gun behind every half piece of grass.
Right? Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah.
they come over here, it's going to be. I mean, they wrote that in the Constitution because they knew one day
It might
Jersey would be a state, and we're going to have to
Defend against it.
And down with Jersey.
Like like you said, blow up the bridges and they're all stuck.
That's it.
Over there, did you hear the story about the Marine over there?
No.
Not one of our
From
Marines,
Ukraine.
one of the Ukrainian Marines.
No. From Jersey?
No.
No. Oh, I'm sorry.
The Russian tanks were coming and they were going to cross a bridge to get into the capital city quicker.
Yeah.
He volunteered to go down and blow that bridge.
Right.
By the time he was done rigging it, the tanks were already there, and he knew if I set this off, I'm not going to be able to get away. But if I set a timer,
No way.
if I set a timer for me to get away from it,
Yeah. They'll
they'll
over.
already be across.
So
At
he
least
did
some
it?
will be. So he's just like, screw it, blow
No
the bridge,
way.
boom, yeah.
Oh, way.
Big,
I didn't hear that.
big damn hero,
Wow.
big damn hero.
I see what you did there.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Wow. That's hey. Would you have the stones to do that if Jersey was coming across the bridge, and you're like, I can't let Jersey in the PA? Would you run down there and take that bridge out? Nah, I don't think-
You know
Are
what? No,
part
I
of-
just go up on top of the Hotel Easton
yeah.
and just pick them off as they came across.
Yeah.
Just take the high ground and just.
Well, you take a high ground on the tank. You're not going to pick anything.
Well,
up.
but Jersey doesn't have tanks. They're not that
No, that's true. Yeah.
technologically
I'll send
advanced.
some scooters over here. Oh, look, the Segways from New Jersey are coming. Let's get them. Yeah. Oh, you all right? It's all right. Right.
You know what? I should
you
just stop
laugh.
drinking water anytime during this show because somebody always gets me.
All right.
The price of gas is going to be so high. We're all
Yeah.
going to wishing we had
That's
a Jersey
Segways,
Segway.
yeah.
I'm going to get a horse.
Yeah,
I'm just
right?
saying.
That'd be cheaper.
Yeah. It's nuts.
We can board a horse for a couple $100 a month.
That's right.
Well, gas is going out of control.
Yeah,
It's out of control.
for sure.
It's going up every day. Every day. Every day. Over the last 2 weeks.
This
every
is
day,
what
every day.
happens when you got someone on day one that decides, you know what, we don't need to make our own energy anymore. We'll just get it from, we'll get it from Russia. Because what could ever possibly go wrong there? Well, now you know what could go wrong.
Well, even a chimpanzee at this point would be like, maybe I was wrong, and now we need some of that. Maybe I'll reverse my stupid decision, but we're not there yet. So
Exactly.
so here we are. So now go ahead. No, just let it
No,
go.
I have
No, go
heard-
ahead.
No.
No, all right.
Because what immediately popped into my mind could be misconstrued.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Save it for the membership. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so
I
do have, but despite what people
I-
say, I have some good self-control when it really does count on certain things.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes.
You think so?
Even though I just try to say it just for the funny and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
some things I say for the funny could still be considered offensive.
Yeah. That's
That's daily.
Some things I want to be offensive. Let's
Now,
let's
let's be honest.
just be perfectly
Yeah, yeah.
honest about it. I will never ever try to offend you. I never want to accidentally offend you.
No, you want to.
But if you deserve it, I'm
Yeah,
going to
I'm
go
gonna
out
do
of
that.
my way to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
nothing wrong with that. That's what this country was founded on. Just saying. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So I have people behind there. I actually have family in the military that are, hey, be on alert. Something's going on. We don't know what's going on. There's a lot of things going on right now. So I just think if it ever comes over here and they're handing guns out and to go defend the square, I'm going. I'm down there. Yep.
Have you seen the square lately?
Yeah, I don't care about the square. but-
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Well, they're redoing it,
Yeah,
so
it's
and I
stupid.
think it's going to be nice.
Yeah, who cares?
You know what?
It's like pearls on a pig.
Lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, it's whatever. Same thing.
Pearls and lips.
What you were thinking was the old term casting pearls before swine.
Yes. Well, you can't-
But again, why do it always go back to my ex? I don't know.
I don't know why.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
right.
I don't even know it. Just habit, I guess. So yeah, this is we all live through. Well, all of us at this table have lived through the attacks here, and we
Yes.
were alive
Yeah.
for that. And now this, this isn't, on our soil right now, but those people over there, this is scary time. This is scary time.
It's scary. I can't imagine what it's like to be them. Just seeing some of the ones on television, or because everybody has phones there too when they're putting stuff on the internet, and just the things they're recording, what they're saying. It's got to be terrifying. Can you imagine having a family? Well, you do.
Yeah.
You can you imagine that happening to you, and you're trying to get Gaby out of the area, because they're bombing and troops coming in.
It's crazy.
It is.
You could lose your mind real quick. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I very rarely look at the news and get really saddened by it to the point where I really do almost start to tear up. Because usually I'm like, I don't care what people do to each other on the other side of the world because it doesn't affect me. I mean, and I'm a little hard ass about some things, and I realize that. I know I am. That's how I've gotten to be as old as I am now, is knowing when to care and when not to. And but this is tearing me up because these poor people have done absolutely nothing to deserve this. There is no reason they should have to literally be in fear of their lives when 2 weeks ago everything was just fine. It really is. It's really getting to me, and it really does bother me. And
they have no want to be part of the Soviet Union or Russia or whatever they call
themselves. That's why they broke away in 91.
Right.
Yeah,
they wanted to be their own entity.
Yep.
And I think one of the reasons that Russia wants them is because they are doing really well. They're one of the wealthier countries.
Yeah, they're ones of all the ones over there that were doing the best. Yeah.
So why not? Why not take them? And I think this is the beginning.
Definitely the beginning.
It's only the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Putin wants to basically reassemble the old USSR. He wants the old Soviet Union. I think you're right. And now reports are starting to come out that apparently he's not really been behaving like he used to behave.
Okay.
A lot of people, including in Russia, are saying he's a lot
more calculated.
More quick tempered about things. They're saying that he's off, and he goes into these tirades and rants about different things, and the other thing that he would never do before. And they really think he's what? I think he's 82.
He's got to be up there. Yeah, I don't know.
I think Petey, you've got a device.
I surely do. I'll find out.
And we'll. They're starting to think that he's not quite. He's not. Yeah. So they got one. We got one.
Well,
what's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Except ours is bowing to that one for some reason, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
we can get into that.
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't.
So it's not long before the other major players around the world.
Oh, he's a lot younger than you think.
Oh, is he?
He's 69.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was older than that.
I thought he was too.
Yeah.
Born October 7th, 1952.
Let's see. Yeah, that's right.
69. In St. Petersburg.
Yeah. Florida.
But
sure.
Yeah. Well, that explains a lot. He's Florida man.
Yeah. Too hot down there. Go from hot to cold.
But yeah, apparently everyone's saying that he's well, look at what he did in the speech yesterday.
I didn't see it.
When I was seeing,
I didn't hear it.
Again, names always escape me. The president of the Ukraine,
Zelensky.
Yeah.
He says, let's sit down and talk about this stuff.
He tried to do that in the beginning,
right
before the invasion.
Yeah.
Right. But yesterday, Putin put out the speech where he called the leadership of Ukraine nothing more than Nazis. And,
oh wow! I didn't hear that part.
Not specifically, he called them leadership is just a bunch of Nazis and drug addicts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what world leader says that about another? I mean,
just imagine what he says about our world leader.
What same thing we do probably.
True, yeah.
Actually, whatever he says about him probably isn't as bad as what we say, but that's besides the point. That's another show. But so apparently, he's losing because you know how calculated all of his speeches, all of his wording was, and everything. He never went to stuff like that before. So you got to think something is wrong. Because he even threatened the world. Anybody that tries to like help Ukraine, stuff like that, You know, they're going to suffer consequences as
Yeah,
the likes of which they've never. I'm like, oh my God, it's
off
like
his
Russian
rocker.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Jeez.
Except I liked it a lot more when it was on our side.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, you knew it was backed up then. Now you got whatever somebody says.
Yeah.
Around in this country. Yeah. You're like, okay, buddy, go change that diaper. And then see how you react after later. It's funny. I don't see all those rah-rah people that voted this specific way. I don't see them out raising their flags and standing all proud about what's going on.
No.
Nope, not one of them.
So
I think one by one they're realizing it's like we backed the wrong horse. It's his ass.
Yeah, it's our ass though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
See? That's what happens. That's just like, like that convoy that's going on in Canada, all the truckers
Yeah.
and they're checking out where all the funding and they're cracking down on who's funding and who's donating
An actual real honest to God peaceful protest where nobody got hurt.
and they're coming after it.
And they're coming after
just
everybody.
Like the MyPillow
where
guy.
burn, loot, murder, last year
Yeah.
destroyed half of the
Yeah.
no.
So instead of cracking down on like the Epstein and going after all those people involved in sex trafficking and all that, we're
Right.
going after the truckers
Yeah.
and the MyPillow dude who can't sell
Yeah,
pillows
I know,
anymore.
right?
Like,
Hey,
you know.
we have those. They're good pillows.
Yeah, good.
We
support 'em.
we got them a while ago, but
Yeah.
honestly, they're good. They're nice.
Yeah.
I'm
They are
actually
nice
gonna get.
pillows. They're
I'm gonna,
really
I'm going to
nice.
want to try some of his sheets next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to
You're
support
gonna get
him.
in bed with him, huh?
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Like Biden and Putin, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta figure now. This is phase one. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So phase two, just wait till China is like, you know what? This
Taiwan
guy
That's
was
pretty
that's
nice.
what everybody is
Now we
thinking.
want
Is they're
Taiwan.
they're going to
Yep.
use that as a safe. Putin
Yep.
did, but Vlad
did.
did this, and
Yep.
nobody did anything. So
Yeah.
now we're going to go after Taiwan
Why
because
not? Because
we're
who's going to stop
It's
us?
like
We
who's
can
going
do
to
it.
stop it? Right? Exactly.
USA changed the diapers,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
not doing nothing. I mean, what's the right call? Do you send if you're running the U.S. right now? What's your response? What do you do?
You
Stay out of it.
No.
Petey and I were talking about this earlier today, and I understand NATO's point because they're not a NATO nation, so
But they want it to be.
right.
Well, they've given the green light, right, to people to respond. Military, like no.
No, I don't believe so.
No.
I thought they
There's
gave the green light to
sanctions.
move pieces
Unless
around.
that's new today, I haven't heard.
No, they
Okay.
can't because it's not a NATO nation. So all the NATO countries, their hands are tied.
Okay. Good thing we have them.
Technically,
Good thing we
right?
have
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but when do you like just not? When do you look at it and go like, I don't care what we're technically supposed to and not supposed to do. How do we stand by and watch this? When quite literally, around.
Ukraine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Me and names. It's just the way I've always been. There are NATO nations.
The whole way around. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why they're saying. Well, as soon as Putin, starts to move into one of them, I'm like, well, that's fine for them, but
What about Ukraine?
what about Ukraine?
Yeah. Is Ukraine not part of the UN?
Yeah.
So they're already.
I don't follow that part. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know either.
sure they are.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not sure either.
I'm assuming they are. I don't.
I mean, all right.
never
We can't actually technically. He's not supposed to send people over there, but that doesn't mean we can drop them a couple of care packages.
Yeah. Well,
By way of like here's a couple hundred more Javelin missiles.
Yeah,
Here's
just
a
look the
few
other
more
way.
crates of this, crates of that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. What you do with them is up to you.
But this is a real life. This is a Red Dawn.
Yes,
know,
it
this
is.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is.
It is.
It went from overnight to get your bug out bag and your rifle and get out in the field, because now you've got enemies at your door.
And
right?
there. I mean, yes, they said that any male 18 to 60 is not allowed to leave the city. They need to stay and fight. But you know,
Leave
Really?
the country. You
Yeah.
mean,
I didn't know that part.
yeah,
I didn't hear that.
yeah.
part.
They said, you know, you
have to stay.
You have to stay, and
Well, rightly so.
but I don't know of anybody that actually wanted to go because half the women are arming up too.
Well, yeah,
I've been watching
yeah.
the news, and
Well,
there's a
that'll happen.
60. There's like at least somewhere in her 60s.
Well, that's your home.
Year old lady
Yeah, that's your
learning
home.
how to fire an AK. I'm like, go,
Yeah,
Granny.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's your home. They're coming to take
That's
your,
right.
your chickens and your
See,
goats.
that's the thing. They have to be taught how to do that.
Yeah, we
Our
know that
grannies here already know how to do that.
Thank you very
They've been
much.
drinking whiskey. And
Come on
spitting.
over here when you're done,
spitting
Vlad. We'll
tobacco.
show you what's what.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So
that's good.
We're
Sorry.
just doing sanctions,
yeah.
as far as I know right now, and
But we're not
the
doing
only thing
the
that's powerful
sanction
would
that
be
would
to
actually
take
make
the
a
oil
difference.
off the table. You know, not refuse.
Make it so he can't sell his
Yeah,
oil,
make it
which
so
is
he can't
within the
sell his
power
oil.
of the sanctions is to do that.
But they've done
that's the one. No,
everything
well, we're not going
but
to do that.
They don't go
I'm
where
like,
it hurts.
wow, yeah.
Oh, that's how you bleed it dry.
the-
So what? Yeah. Well, there's no news in that.
No,
There's no
isn't.
money in that. So you freeze all his assets, right? You freeze all his flow. I thought they were gonna whatever. I don't know. So if you're running the country, you go. What do you? Some care package?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No military over there, just some care package.
Well, if you're not technically supposed to, let's see what they do with what we send them first.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at what point do you just go over and just annihilate?
The only problem is with him and his diminished mental state.
I mean, there's somebody else behind
know.
him, but I mean, you go in, you get Bin Laden,
And then,
take him out.
then we
right?
go
You
back
in.
to the mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
We don't want to get quite that far.
Yeah.
Though maybe the world is ready for that. Maybe it's time.
You
Maybe
think?
it's time for a
The
changing
shakeup?
of the guard.
Huh?
Dinosaurs had their time. Maybe humans have had theirs.
Well,
Maybe it's time to wipe it clean so the aliens can come and see if they can do any better.
they're the aliens.
You mean those ones down south of the border?
Yeah.
Oh, this did not come from me.
Yeah,
This
that's
did not
for
come
Petey.
from me,
2
people.
points
Just,
for Petey.
just so you know,
Good.
those were not my lips that moved with that one.
that was
Okay.
good.
He put it in my head, folks.
Yeah, that was good.
And it usually is. I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little embarrassed that she beat me to
Yeah,
that.
dude, that was great. Yeah, 2 points.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good. It was really good.
So off topic, real quick. We'll
Mm.
come back to it. So, did you finish the Book of Fett?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
How about you?
Yeah,
I
did
did
you?
finish. I
Wasn't
did.
that good?
It was really
I
good.
liked it.
So
It turned out
apparently-
to be good.
They
There
didn't
are
like
people
what they
out there
did
who
with,
didn't
with
like it,
Manda.
and-
Yeah, I've been reading stuff on the internet
didn't
and
like it
seeing
what?
stuff. They were like, I don't think they did Boba Fett any justice.
I mean,
I'm
I
like,
told
what do
you
mean?
before. I
Boba
think
Fett didn't really have a story until
Yeah,
this.
right.
He was a throwaway character
That got
that
thrown
they
away.
used and they
Yeah.
threw away.
Yeah.
And then they
And
brought
then
him back.
everybody liked him and everything about for some reason. I think it was the
This
armor
is
and
an
was
awesome
that
dude.
look
Yeah, yeah.
that they're like.
Now he has a
And
story.
he became popular post mortem in the
Right,
films.
right.
Post mortem, and now it's like, well, let's write a story based around him. And now people are going, "They didn't do a very good job with this story." I'm like, how do you know? What is his story? Here, you sit down, tell me what you think his story is. Oh no, guess what? You're wrong because you didn't write it. So
I think-
shut up and enjoy it.
Yeah, I think, I mean, the movies he's portrayed as a huge tough guy, right?
Right,
And
bounty
I've
hunter.
said this before, like, and when I started watching it, he comes
He's like
off
Dog the
slight-
Bounty Hunter with a helmet.
He comes off a little like as a slappy sissy la a little, a little bit.
What was
Just
that? A
little-
slappy sissy lala?
Yeah, sissy that plays with dollies, right? No, I think I was
Androids.
I was expecting more of a huge
Dolly droids.
tough guy, step on the scene, not take any crap from anybody, and just annihilate his way to the top.
Well, that's kind of what he started to do when he took over Jabba's palace. You
Well-
know, first thing he does, he walks in and just like takes out Bib Fortuna.
and that was great,
And just
right?
sits
But
there.
then, he's getting into negotiation, and I'm putting up with this, and I'm putting away. He took his helmet off. I was like, take your helmet
But
off.
see here, well, he wasn't a true Mandalorian.
I know, but I didn't want to see him with his helmet
He
off.
wasn't a true Mandalorian, so he was allowed to take his helmet off.
No, he was
He's-
allowed
was
to,
a-
but
he was
that-
actually a clone. Remember? He
Yeah,
was
but that
actually
takes
a clone
away the
from-
tough
of
guy
Jango
from me.
Fett.
I remember, but I mean, he took it off, and I'm like, he's human.
Well, that's true. Nobody
That's-
knew what species he was with the helmet on it in the beginning.
Yes, true.
Because the very first time you see him, he's standing next to Bosk,
Right.
which is that
Yeah.
almost reptilian thing. IG-88, which is the killer droid,
Yeah.
and the one guy that had his head wrapped like he just bumped his head trying to get into the Death Star. He's like he didn't duck through the hatchway or something. He got a boo boo. I don't know what his story was, but he didn't look so much scary as scared.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, but anyway, so you didn't know. It's like what species is he
What is this?
underneath that?
So now I can
right.
see your point too. If you were expecting somebody just to be a hard ass
Yeah.
tough guy,
Yeah.
and he really is just this
He's
marshmallow
just a pushover
inside.
walking around the town with his helmet off.
No,
big
see,
whoops.
here's the thing though. I mean, okay, maybe he was like that.
Oh, maybe.
But then he had to fight his way out of the Sarlacc pit, where he was
Well, he
where,
did,
where he was
yeah.
half digested and damaged, because that's why he
yeah.
was constantly in the Bacta tank
Yeah.
to heal.
Right.
And his time with the Sand People,
I could
he-
have done without that time.
you know what?
I could have done without that time.
It
I mean,
delved a little bit more into the to the community of the sea. 'Cause
yeah.
they were also a character that was just there, but you didn't really know anything
Right.
about.
Well, we still don't know
I had-
anything about him that
right,
much.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
But I found that actually interesting, and the fact that his time there changed him
It
from
did
what
change
he
him.
was.
Yeah. All right.
So that was part of the story.
Okay.
Was he probably was this
So he
badass tough
became a
guy,
wimp. That's what
and
he-
he became. I don't think he
you live
became
in
a
the
wimp.
sand,
I
you
think he
become a
became he became a little bit more like the way I think. It's like I try to do nice things. I try to do it the nice way, but if the nice way doesn't fail, I'm going to burn your house down
If it does fail.
after I nail the door shut with you inside of it.
Oh, jeez. See,
He's
now,
the same way.
If he came and did that, then
He's
you'd
the
have
same way.
You respect him. Be like, hey, just.
I still respect him.
I do
because-
like the scene where the woman goes in. I forget her name offhand, but
Fennec Shand?
the mayor's there, and
Oh.
everyone, and then the door opens, and they're like, "What's going on?" And then, yeah, that scene. I don't want to spoil that, but that scene was very good at the end.
I like Fennec Shand.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
she was kicking
That's
ass.
what I couldn't.
Ming
think
Na.
of
Ming Na Wen
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
that part. She's awesome.
it. Yeah, she is awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked it. I thought they did a nice job. Now, what did take me by surprise, and I had a feeling that somewhere along the line, Mando would be in this, but it's like he got a whole episode,
He did. I know.
one
I
whole
was-
episode to
yeah.
himself where Boba Fett was like seen once,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was surprised at that.
and then
Yeah.
almost a half of one again after that.
Yeah.
What did you
before
think?
the reunion.
What did you? Okay, this is a
but
spoiler.
I enjoyed it. I
This is a
enjoyed
spoiler.
it.
So if you haven't seen
But
it, go
it took
see
me by surprise when I was watching
What
it.
did you think of the Luke part?
I was okay with that because they had obviously he wanted to see the kid.
Yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
that whole part, the way his interaction, like he spoke, and I mean, how do you think that was done?
Oh well,
I thought it was
It was
cool.
an actor
It
and
was
then, and then a
cool.
I thought it was
CGI
cool,
overlay.
Yeah, that
I
part.
don't know
Was,
And
how
I
they
think
did
he,
that.
I think
He
he
looked a
actually
lot like
voiced it.
Luke.
I think Hamill actually
Yeah.
did voice it.
he looked kind of just like him when he
Yeah.
was young, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
The
yeah.
hair was
which
a little
would have been
different,
right-
but yeah, I thought
different,
I was like,
I
wow,
think they did a
how
good
did they
job.
do
Yeah.
that?
I wasn't sure how they did it, actually.
Yeah, but he was Luke, as far as his personality, he definitely acted more like a Jedi Master teaching.
Yeah, but he doesn't. So we still don't know what this little green thing is.
No.
And what's going on. Yeah. All right.
No,
And now we're gonna go into.
I like
now,
his little chainmail shirt. Though.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
like that
thinking
too, yeah.
because
I thought of Lord of the Rings at that point. Sorry.
later years when
It's a shirt of
Ben.
the rings.
wait,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Shirt made of rings. Actually, well, I'm sorry.
You're
what?
distracting me.
I do that.
I can't think of his name now. Kylo Ren.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Solo.
he kill? Doesn't he kill all the Jedi?
That's one of the things they're trying to figure out. Is
So that's why Grogu got away.
that Grogu left before
is
this
left.
happened.
He left before that could
But he
happen.
wasn't
It almost
trained
looks
there.
looks like
But he would have been Luke's first. What is it called? A Padawan?
Padawan.
Yeah.
So this probably happened before that
Yeah.
happened. Yeah. Yep.
So he's building that mushroom shaped building. That's where he's going to train him for the first time. That's on. That's when he's an outcast already, right? Not an outcast, but he went to live No, now I'm screwing up the timeline. All right, never mind. Remember
You'll
when
never
they
survive watching
Nah, I
Doctor
won't.
Who.
Yeah. Remember when she finds him when Ren goes out? That's her name, Ren.
Yeah.
Ray.
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 Right. So Ray
Finds him on the
finds him
planet,
on the
and he's-
planet, right?
yeah.
Is that the planet he's on right now? With the mushroom,
No.
remember?
I don't know.
Remember, like there's a scene
No,
where
it
she
couldn't
goes
be
in.
because that happened way after what we're seeing now.
Okay.
That happened when Luke was old.
You're right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
40
I don't
years
know what.
in the
Yeah,
future,
I
but
don't know what planet it's.
Grugo
it's
would
on.
still be a child 40 years in the future.
and so would Grogu.
Oh, shut up.
On that-
Words is hard.
On that, we are going to take a
All right,
real quick
Baby
break.
Yoda.
Yeah, that's it. That's everyone still calls him Baby
Yeah,
Yoda,
that's
even
what
though
everyone
now he
calls
has
him.
a name.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back right after this.
Legacy Coffee, getting you through rough mornings and busy nights. Whether you're struggling through your workday or running the kids to extracurricular activities, Legacy Coffee is an old friend you can depend on to get you through it all. Step into a bold cup of legacy. Go to legacybrewing.shop and get your legacy today. If you love listening to our show, consider joining one of our membership plans on our Patreon page. Memberships starting as low as $1.99 a month will greatly help to support the production of this show and will help us to continue making it better. To show our thanks and appreciation, we've made our shows ad-free to all memberships. Head on over to patreon.com/PSNORKIS and check out all of our available plans. Link in the description. Being a busy professional often means early mornings and late nights. That's why I kickstart my day with a hot cup of Legacy coffee. With its bold flavor and boost of energy, I power through my day. I don't know where I'd be without my Legacy. It's shipped free to my door, and every purchase donates to charity. Order your Legacy coffee today by going to legacybrewing.shop. Link in the description of this podcast.
Okay, we're back, and exactly.
Yeah.
And we were talking about some people say Grogu because he has a name, but
Petey
most people still
Grugo.
say most people and I'm the one that see. At least she tries. I can't even think of a name enough to try it. I just go blank for a minute.
Yeah.
So which is worse?
I don't know.
I never could get that name right.
A
though.
lot of people. I've done that too.
Yeah.
But a lot of people just keep calling him Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda.
Baby
So I like
Yoda.
that he intertwined with Mando.
Yeah,
Right. So
that was
now,
kind of cool.
So now this is pausing, and now Mando's going to pick up, right?
Yeah, in December.
I think so,
In
yeah.
December.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have a little bit
So
of time to go.
And now
to.
we're all hoping, like, we don't know yet, and we're hoping that there's another season of
Like
Fett.
or Obi-Wan comes out. That's what I'm
Obi-Wan,
waiting
I think,
for.
comes out before that.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I can't wait for
Yeah,
that.
they're working
Oh,
on,
yeah.
Oh, I'm really
origin
excited.
story for Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. And they're doing. Oh no, that's same one. Obi-Wan.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's going to be good. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, I just wanted to make sure you caught up with that.
Yeah, I
So
did.
you were
And
gonna-
I
you were
liked
gonna
it.
go
I
back.
thought it was
I
really
liked
good.
it. I did. I thought
mean-
it was good.
Like you said, the whole 2 shows with Mando is a Mandalorian themed thing.
Yeah,
Kind of was like, I don't know that I'd have gone that way.
yeah. It just showed
But
how he ended up.
I enjoyed it
over there.
anyway.
Yeah, it was still good.
Yeah.
That makes me want to watch Mando again.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
thing, that's what they
Exactly.
did. That's why
yeah,
they did it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not a problem.
Yeah.
But no, I thought they did a good job with it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, what these people are
What's
like,
not
well,
to
what are you
enjoy?
what are you comparing it to?
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing to compare it to. Right now, if later on somebody else says, "No, I want to write the story this way," well, then you got your apples and your your apples and your apples to compare against. But right now, it's apples and oranges because there is no other.
No, there's apples and nothing.
This is the way.
Yeah, this is the way.
You like what I did there?
This is the way.
Thank you.
I see what you did there.
And it was great to see the armorer back too.
Yes, it was.
Even though, she is a bit bitchy, isn't she?
Yeah.
Wow, you didn't get that the first time around.
No.
No.
I didn't. But
Who is Katie Sakhoff's character?
I don't know who Katie Sakhoff is.
She played Starbuck in the Battlestar Galactica series from 2005.
Well, she's a Star Wars person. I just can't remember that character's name.
In
Are they going to do something on her?
Hang on, give me a second.
Thoughts are hard.
I say Kara Thrace, but that was her character in Battlestar Galactica,
Baton,
Starbuck.
something like that.
Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan Prize.
Right. Yeah.
No, I'd like to see a story on her.
You probably will.
I hope to do 100 stories.
From what I've been seeing, there may be a
Yeah.
because she still has to get the Darksaber back
Somehow.
from Din Djarin, but he can't just give it to her. So I just say arm wrestle for it. That nothing says you have to kill the other person to win it back. You just have to win it back. He didn't kill.
He didn't kill the other one.
Right.
No.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, arm wrestle for it.
Yeah.
I would have actually done that right there when he laughed. He said, "Yeah, she can't take it from you.
Yeah.
She can't. She has to win it." I'm like, I'd have been like, "Let's go."
And she'd have just went.
It's like, yep, there you go. Cheers.
Or just slice his head
How
off.
hard? How hard would that have been?
Yeah. All right. I'm glad you watched that. That's good. Now you have to watch Lord of the Rings.
No, he
and
has
you'll
to
get
watch
the
Lord of
little
the Rings.
chainmail, the mithril shirt that he would see. You'll know what I mean if you watch
I know what
it.
a chainmail shirt is.
What you have to specific. It was a gift. I'm not going to get into it.
Oh, is
But-
there a like a, almost?
Yeah, kinda. You gotta check it out.
Now I'm actually
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
curious.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. I'm just saying. Petey, I know, watched the first one, right?
I
And
did.
You were
I liked
thoroughly
it.
impressed, right?
I liked it a lot.
good.
I will
See?
try it again.
It gets better every time you watch it. I'm just saying.
I'll watch it again. I'll
and
watch it
there's
with
two.
you.
You got to watch the second one now.
I know.
And then the third one.
I know.
And man, they're good. Just
I
saying.
want to watch them.
I just watched them again. Me and my sister watched them again.
I want to say it is Prime Video. Do you get Prime?
No,
It was either
but I've
Prime
seen
or
it on.
Netflix.
Where
Well,
did I
there's
just
a
see
new
it
one
on?
though. There's a new. It's based on Lord of the Rings.
Oh my
Brand
god!
new.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
That's gonna. That, you guys have to watch Lord of the
I
Rings.
know.
and get
I know.
caught
So we
up.
can get to there.
Yeah,
It
you
looks
gotta
good.
Yeah,
It looks
awesome.
really good.
Yeah. And then you have to watch The Hobbit. Oh man, there's so many things you have to watch.
I know.
My
Not enough
goodness.
time.
Yeah, it's just one a day. That's what you got to do.
Did you get to see
Nope.
Ghostbusters Afterlife?
I did
yet?
not.
No, okay.
No, I hang my head in shame. Yeah, I
It's
really
for
wanted
rent
to
now.
see that in the theater. I really did.
Well, it's for rent now for $5,
Is it?
so,
Is
or
it?
$6, $5.99.
Where
yeah.
at?
Well, DirecTV is where I just
Oh, yeah,
saw it listed
DirecTV.
today.
All right, cool. $6.
$6
That's worth it. I'll do that. I was gonna make sure the little guy's not around. He won't like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it might not be for
He
him.
gets scared.
Well,
No.
I don't know. Well,
He's a little young.
Yeah.
he wouldn't. He also just wouldn't get what's going on because he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
see
yeah.
the original.
He'll just see
so.
ghosts. He'll be
I don't
scared.
think you need to see the original necessarily to get it. I mean, it would be helpful to know the characters, maybe. But,
Right,
I
in
mean,
order-
you get the
yeah.
story.
Yeah,
I
but
think he's
you
still
don't get
too young.
the impact, especially at the
Oh,
end, if you don't
I
see the
know what I
beginning.
wanted to say.
Okay.
So I'm watching the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry.
I'm watching the Super Bowl,
I'm
and
sorry.
one of the commercials was for Top Gun 2.
Really?
And I was like,
That was supposed to come
Madman-
out 2 years ago.
Madman can't. It looks pretty good, actually. It looks good. It brings me back to the first Top Gun, which I don't like the actor, but the premise and I know you. Look, I
Hey,
know-
Goose.
he's so excited to say something. It actually looked good. It looked good. No,
Is it? Do they bring the original characters back? Any of them?
In a world where Hollywood hasn't had an original idea in 40 years,
that's a good idea.
we are proud to bring to you Top Gun 2 with an older, fatter, and even less believable in his role, Tom Cruise as Maverick. We had to replace the woman Kelly Gillis because she got old and ugly and also turned lesbian.
Did they changed her? She's not back? She's not in the movie?
It's coming out this summer.
It is coming out this summer.
Top Gun 2.
I'm going to watch it.
Because Top Gun 1 didn't suck enough.
I mean, it's going to be good. I don't think Goose will be there.
I should hope not.
Yeah, he's not going to make it.
Oh, Afterlife, right?
Yeah, I was gonna-
Kelly McGillis not in the second one?
No.
I didn't know that.
She even wanted nothing to do with it. She
Really?
changed. She got weird. She
I think she has some serious
she
mental
weirded.
issues.
Yeah, she really did
Yeah.
weird out.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
'cause-
think that's her fault.
No, no, it's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's not marketable anymore as an
I didn't know
actress.
that. Well, she's a good actress.
I thought so.
I thought she was too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was cute back in the day
Back
too.
in the day,
She
yeah.
ain't now.
No?
Oh,
I haven't seen her.
no.
Yeah, I don't
That
run
did
into her at the
not
grocery
age
store.
well.
No?
Yeah, I didn't run into her either. I just looked her up online. Duh.
Yeah. No, I haven't thought to check on her.
Yeah, no.
Not good, huh? Time has not been her friend.
No, sadly.
Nope.
Well, that
But yeah,
happens
she's
to a
had
lot of
she's had
She's one of
had
those sad
issues.
stories.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Something happened to her? What happened?
Mental issues.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Seriously,
mental-
not
Breakdown
not kidding.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Uh,
and again, yeah, like Petey
Coping.
said, not her fault, but yeah, made it that they wouldn't have been able to use her. That's why.
yeah.
But I just pick on her because
Yeah,
I had
why
to
not?
say something
Yeah.
as I was doing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
little thing, and I was making it up as I go.
I think it might be entertaining to watch. I have no idea where the story's going to go or how but it's probably pretty good.
Could be. I mean, I
pretty
did.
good.
I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed the original
Top Gun, the first one
I
was
liked
pretty
it.
good.
I did like it.
Yeah.
I
Val
liked it.
Kilmer. Oh, is Val Kilmer
Val
in the second one?
Is he?
Val Kilmer was Goose, dude. How's he going to be
Oh,
in
he
the
wasn't?
second?
No.
No,
No, that's right. Kilmer.
He was
He was
Iceman.
he was Iceman. He was
Yeah, he was
Iceman. I'm
Iceman.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's right. Maybe
That'd be cool. if
they
he
could
was
give
in
Kilmer back for that. I don't know anything
it. Kilmer
about
was
it.
my hands down favorite actor.
Kilmer was good. Was
Yeah,
good
he
in
was
that.
awesome.
He was good in Tombstone.
He was good in
he
everything.
was.
What was he not
he's
good
in
in?
that. Yeah,
He's good in
he was good in
everything.
Batman.
He was
for the-
good in
what, He did it
Batman.
once or twice. He
Just
did
once,
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Wind Talkers?
yeah.
Was that the name
I
of
don't
it?
think I saw that. Wait,
Oh, that was
wasn't-
so
That was
good.
him?
Oh yeah, I know
That
the
was
one
him?
about the Navajo.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
thought so.
Yeah, that's based on a true
Am I
story.
wrong?
Yeah, but I thought that was somebody else. I thought that was. Let's check that out. I think
Yeah,
that was.
Miss Petey.
Was that Mel Gibson? Well, Mel
No,
Gibson.
not definitely.
Get your go
Mel
back to
Gibson?
the computer and
Wind Talkers
check it
was
out.
that.
Excuse me while I whip this
Oh,
out.
I haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, I heard that in a long time. What's it called? Wind Talkers.
Wind Talk.
Wind Talkers.
It was
Get our expert on it.
it was based on the
Nicolas Cage.
Cage.
Nicolas Cage. That's it.
Yeah.
He's a head case too, but I love his movies.
Mark Ruffalo. I didn't know he was in it.
I didn't know that
Adam
either.
Beach.
Those are-
Christian Slater.
That's it. Was
Christian
Slater. I always
Slater.
liked Slater too. I think Slater was underrated.
He
A
was a
lot
good actor.
a lot of the ones that he was in, he was just perfect for the role.
Yeah, he did some good movies.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, that was a really good movie. I thought it was based on real events from,
Yeah.
like you said, the Navajo.
The Navajo Code Talkers. Because
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're
they
right.
just
They
used
broke
their
the code, right?
Navajo. No, they didn't break the
I
code.
thought they used
no,
the code.
No, they spoke in their native tongue, and none of the enemy could break the code
Gotcha.
because nobody spoke that language other than the Navajo. Yeah.
What was the movie with the code breaker they had to get?
There's been
That's what I'm thinking.
several of them. There's one that came out 2 years ago, or maybe 3 now, with Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, not that one.
It was about the Enigma machine. That
Yeah, the Enigma.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it wasn't
right.
him. That was a remake, though.
was it a remake?
Was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know things. That's what happens when I'm at home too much. I lose.
Mm-hmm.
I lose IQ points. Yeah. All right. Well, Nicolas Cage. He's a wash up. Wash out. Wash up.
He's a something.
He's good in some things and not good in some
I
things.
think
Right.
He
he's
just
a
doesn't
terrible
seem.
actor.
Now, you saw a movie that
Mm.
came out, I think it was like 2011 or maybe somewhere between 11 and 14, called Drive Angry. You had never seen it.
I had not seen. I liked it.
See, it's
Never
one
heard
of
of it.
it's one of those weird.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it either.
Real quick synopsis: the guy's dead. All right, he's been in hell because he did not lead a good life, but his daughter was murdered by somebody even worse, and now this person was a cult leader and was going to sacrifice the child that she
Oh,
had.
the baby
Oh,
So
wow.
he breaks out of hell
Oh, jeez.
to save
to
his
come back and
grandchild.
save her.
And that's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Oh.
I liked it.
like
It was
one
good.
one of the typical like head case movies that he
Hard to
does
remember.
that is
Yeah, he
so
does. Yeah.
he is so good at.
He was
he
good
is
in-
really good. Like
Hellboy or not? Hellboy,
no, yeah.
that driver.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
Same type of thing. That's the
Gotcha.
type of role he is really good at.
Did you see Con Air? Terrible.
Oh, that movie
Terrible.
sucked.
Terrible.
I haven't seen
That,
it.
that had nothing to do with him. The whole
Oh,
the
that
whole
was
pre-
him. That was him and his terribleness.
Well, he was terrible in it, but I think the writing was bad too.
Well,
I
the whole
think
thing
the whole
How
thing was
about
bad.
the
It wasn't
Burning Man or the Wicker Man, something
Wicker
like
Man?
that. Wicker
Was
Man.
it Wicker Man?
Wicker Man, I think.
That was it? Or
Because there is
Mississippi
one.
Burning?
There is one called the Burning Man, but I think that's
the one I
Morgan
mean.
Freeman or something. That's a newer
Man?
one.
I don't know.
Or is it the opposite? There's been a Burning Man. There's
don't
been a
know.
Wicker Man.
He was
movie.
okay in Face Off. You ever see Face Off?
Yeah,
He was okay.
I thought Travolta sucked in that too, and I
Well,
like
yeah.
Travolta. I just
I
think
like
that
Travolta.
that whole movie was it was off for me. It didn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Well, he
He's
hasn't,
got the hiccups.
well, he hasn't made too many good ones, I think. Like
Travolta?
with Cage. No, Cage.
Oh, Cage.
I'm not a big fan.
No, I don't think there's like
National
a lot
Treasure
of them that
was
were great.
good.
It was good,
That
yeah.
was good. That's
Yeah.
the kind of role I see.
Most of them are like cheesy.
Most of them are
Yeah.
like the cult film followings. You know,
yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
what was good with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's good in those roles.
And what about Tom Hanks? You doing any more movies?
Oh, I'm
What's he
sure
done?
they just released one from him last year.
Well, he was filming one that's when he got COVID, right in the
Oh, that's
beginning
right.
of
Yep.
In the
the
way
pandemic.
Yeah, he's always good in anything he does. I still want to see the one where he portrays Fred Rogers,
I haven't seen that
Mr.
yet.
Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I
that.
heard that
I heard
was,
it was good
so good.
Yeah.
And it even got the blessing from Mrs. Rogers, who's still around.
Oh,
At least
really?
was still around at the time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I heard that was good.
Yeah.
It's on my list of things to watch.
Yeah, that's one I want to see too.
Yeah. That's good. That's right. He got COVID way in the beginning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was an early adopter,
Yeah.
like you.
Oh, gotta love it. All right, so let's go back to the war. Here
We're playing so nice. You had it twice.
I had it 2 times. Yeah.
Well, I got it.
Thank you, China.
I got the vaccine, and then I got a second vaccine, and then I got
And
a
I got the
booster,
virus.
and then I got the virus.
Yeah,
So there you go.
yeah.
And I got the virus at work. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, and you have
Wearing
to,
a mask.
and you have to wear a mask at work, and
Yeah.
that's where you got
So
it.
you
So
tell
it
me.
just tells yeah,
You tell me.
You tell me what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, so just that's why everyone's done. Everyone's done with it.
Yeah, they are.
Everyone's done with it.
Now,
So
I
it is
had
what it is.
read something on Thursday that the CDC was expected to make an announcement Friday, which was yesterday, about changing the mask rules again and just doing away with them indoors as well. So
Oh.
I haven't heard
Now
nothing.
they changed their tune again.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. It's a different day.
Yeah.
I changed it because no one's listening to it anyway.
Nobody
so they
cares.
figure we may as
Yeah.
well say, "Hey, guess what? We're not going to do this anymore." And we're like, "Hey, guess what? We haven't been doing it for weeks. So
Yeah, for
kiss
months.
my ass."
Yeah, yeah. Months and months and months. Well, some of the restrictions are starting to come up a little bit, but you know, it's different in every. Well, now we have a war, so no one will talk about this anymore.
You know what?
COVID won't
I
be talked about.
I actually was thinking about this last night when I was laying in bed watching the news, and I'm like, I wonder if this is basically where
That's it.
where they sweep
Sweep it
away,
away. Yep.
that one,
Now we have
you
a
know,
war.
and
Oh.
just quietly start relaxing everything to the point where it's just kind of business as usual.
Oh,
and
we're
back,
just going to forget about
back
that
to
now.
right? It's like when
Moving on.
COVID came through, and then you forgot about burn, loot, murder,
Oh, right,
and
right.
you know it's yeah.
Burn, loot, murder. Speaking of burn, loot, murder,
BLM, I like it.
did
Thank
you
you.
see where Minnesota's looking for $55 billion or whatever to rebuild?
Yeah,
No, they're not going after like BLM or
no, they should.
Antifa or
They should.
They want the federal government to. I just thought it was interesting.
Well, you know what? They have a case against the federal government because the federal government didn't do anything
I
while
agree.
when it was
No,
happening,
I
and,
agree.
and they should have. They all said, "Oh no, just let them
Let them burn.
let them express themselves. Let them get it off their chest. Let them
That was like a
work
war
it."
zone.
Right?
Yeah, it
Exactly.
was.
Yep.
But you know, if you get a bunch of truck drivers that decide, you know, we want to do this, like, no, they're terrorists. We can't
Naughty,
have
naughty.
Well, for
that.
Canada, that's
Yeah.
probably terrorism.
Oh, yeah. Nope. But can't sell pillows.
Right.
Can't sell pillows. Naughty, naughty. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so you know, I think they should get some money out of it. Well, look at that. You know, the co-creator of that terrorist organization took several $1 million and bought several high-end homes.
Well, you got to get away.
With
Got away.
walls.
Yeah.
and guards.
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
You got to be safe when you're on
it's like
vacation.
yes.
none of the money that was given to them went to anything that they were
Promise.
espousing and and praising. Now we're going to this. No, they just all bought homes like that, and now they're saying, "What do you mean the government might want to look into us and audit us?" No, you can't do that. We're a private organization. I'm like, not when you accept money from the public like that. You're not a private organization.
No.
Now you're going to get yours. Congratulations.
When you accept donations
Thank you.
for a
Come again.
specific purpose, you have to donate to that purpose. You cannot just that is.
Especially if you're raising money in the name of that purpose.
It's like the wife of the ex mayor of New York City.
Mm-hmm.
She was given several $1 million for a specific charity that she was running, and nobody can find that money.
Good for her.
It's been it's been missing for like the last 5 years.
Really?
Hero.
But nobody had the balls to actually ask about it.
She's one of my heroes now. That's great. If you can make that kind of money disappear, it's great. Oh, that's great.
The corruption is just incredible. It just blows my mind.
Here's the corruption. Let me drink my legacy coffee. Here it is.
Legacy Coffeeing. The words is hard.
No,
LegacyBrewing.shop. I think we should take a break and talk about Legacy Brewing.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hello, this is LegacyBrewing.shop. How may I help you?
Yes, I was wondering, is it true that shipping is free?
Why, yes, it is, sir.
And is it also true that every purchase donates to charity?
Absolutely. We donate 10% of all proceeds to wildlife preservation.
That's amazing. Okay, hang on. I'm going to legacybrewing.shop now to place my order. Please hold. I won't be long.
Sir, you don't need to be on the phone with me to place your order.
Okay, I'm back. How soon can I place my next order?
As soon as you'd like. Just go to legacybrewing.shop, place your order, and have it shipped to your home for free.
Okay, thank you.
Legacy Coffee. What is your legacy? The Pendulum Society is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to help those in need that have no other means of getting assistance. Vets struggling with depression, homeless vets, animal abuse prevention, wildlife preservation are just a few of the things the Pendulum Society does. Donate to this amazing organization by going to thependulumsociety.org. Link in the description of this podcast. If you love this show, check out the official PSNORKIS gift shop at legacybrewing.shop. 10% of all proceeds go to wildlife preservation. Support our podcast and save our planet, all at the same time. Link in the description of this podcast.
All right, and we're back. And it was actually a longer break than usual for us because just talking about that coffee so much, I had to go pee. But what are you going to do?
Can't take them anywhere. No?
You know, our son tells us that we have squirrel bladders.
There you go. Squirrel bladder. That's a good nickname, squirrel bladder.
You know what? I used to be really good until I started taking the medicines I have to take for everything. It's like now I've got a squirrel bladder like everybody else.
Remember Rocket's nickname, Squirrel? What
Yeah,
about Squirrel
I know,
Bladder?
right?
What about
Squirrel bladder.
I like that.
Oh,
Rocket,
no,
if you're listening,
no.
let's try that out. Squirrel bladder.
Again,
No?
she sits right next to you. You
I
are
know,
a
I'm gonna
brave
get hurt.
son of a bitch.
I know. I'm gonna get
You
hurt.
are a brave man.
I mean, well, she's not here now, so I'm a little braver.
Yes, but she will hear this and
I
she
know.
will remember.
I'm sorry.
She remembers stuff that I did and said 49 years ago when we met, dude. You think she's not going to forget over a week of something you said?
So no, maybe she won't hear that. Probably, but
Yeah, I doubt it.
she won't hear that part.
Bleep.
I'm
And
just
if
saying.
she doesn't, Cake will.
Yeah, and if Cake doesn't, Rebel will.
Exactly.
Yeah. A shout out
Yeah.
to
You're not
Rebel.
going to live this down.
Yeah,
You're safe
shout
with
out
me.
to the rest of the crew
Yeah.
that's not here today.
All right, Petey, don't hit me.
I'm not gonna hit
Petey
you.
starts hitting me, I lost everybody. You know? Yeah, it's just, shout out to those people missing on the panel right now.
Yeah, not their fault. We weren't able to record when we needed to, so this is just kind of a fill-in day to
Yeah.
get something out.
So it's good. And here
Schedules
we are.
is hard.
Like I said,
Schedules are-
I hate to do it when I'm on call because I never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But if we didn't do this, we wouldn't have anything going out tomorrow night when it's supposed to go out. We'd have
Yeah,
been,
it'll go out.
and we still have to fit in another one for the following. Although
we
next
got that.
weekend we actually can do a full show,
full
but then
show.
you're only going to have a day to get it out. But
yeah.
you're doing the same thing today, so you
Yeah.
can do it 2 in a row.
Yeah, we'll do 2 in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah. I might be out of town next week.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
said that.
I might
You
be.
said that.
You know,
You're
I've
still not
been-
sure though.
Not sure, but I was checking all the restrictions going into that
Uh-huh.
particular place.
Area.
They're crazy. They're
no.
nuts.
Yeah,
They're
it's-
just, and they're starting to let up, but I'm no longer like, there's a big group of us going for a certain thing. And
An event.
most of them can go out to dinner and I cannot
Oh.
because they're checking, who's sitting where, and I have to provide so much.
Documentation.
It's a long story. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah. So
That
gonna,
sucks.
that's
I'm
going to weigh
sorry.
in on,
Or whether or not you even go.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't blame you.
I mean, I guess the virus is not at the restaurant, but yeah, but just in case, I can't go.
Wow.
So, yeah. So anyway, we'll see what happens.
And you probably have natural immunity. Not that I know anything.
Got to.
You know.
Well, I mean, by now,
Right.
who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I just think it's funny now with this war. That war's not funny, but now the COVID is taking a back burner.
Oh yeah.
I
And
literally
now-
haven't heard anything about
Nothing.
COVID in 3 days.
No. And it's
No,
probably-
Fauci.
and that's what
No,
I'm saying.
no
That's
Fauci.
what I'm saying. This might be where they go. Okay, it's time
okay,
to switch
time to move
gears.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Then we find out.
nothing to see here anymore.
Yeah. Well, the curtain is closed now. Dr. Fauci is,
Dead?
No, not yet.
Damn.
It's more like a Dr. Pepper
Maybe soon.
or something like that.
No, I like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I like Dr. Pepper. So, but yeah, it's just funny you won't hear from that. Let's see how long we don't hear from it.
Should have
Until
called
the
him
next.
Dr. Doom because every time he opened his mouth, it was
Well,
about
dude.
how awful everything is and how we're all going to.
But now if
That's
he
like,
changes
yeah.
his tune and says, "Oh, well, now you don't need a mask after I told you need a mask or 2 masks or
He's
3
like
masks."
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The yo-yo.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's why they call him Flip Flop Fauci.
flop.
Every time he opened his mouth, you heard more flip flopping at a Jimmy Buffett concert.
Yeah. Like that. Speaking of Jimmy Buffett,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, chances are
What about?
we're going to be in Margaritaville at some point.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it. Have you been to one?
I've been to that one.
Yeah, you've been to that one
I've
before.
been to
Yeah,
that one, yeah.
Whenever we go down, we always go, but just
That's
because
one
it's
of the
fun.
best ones
Yeah.
there, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was more than that one.
Oh
There
yeah.
are, it's a chain.
It's,
Oh, really?
it's a
There-
chain,
there's
but
about 5 of them,
Yeah,
I
there's
think.
not a lot of them, but yeah. Yep.
That
It's-
generation.
And he keeps an eye on it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He actually has a place down there. You can rent places.
You told
it's
me
not a
about
hotel,
that,
but
yeah.
like cottages and stuff
Oh,
that you
that's
can rent in
cool.
Margaritaville down in Orlando.
Do you know the plane that's outside?
Yeah.
That was his actual plane.
Yeah. Well, I think you told me that
That,
before.
yeah, that's
The
not, that's
plane
not a
at
mock
City
up.
Walk.
Yeah.
That was the old Hemisphere Dancer,
Yeah.
the first one he had, the
That's
first
pretty cool.
seaplane he had.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll be broadcasting from there for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like a yearly thing.
Well,
now.
we'll be recording from there. We'll be recording down there.
Well, we might be
don't-
broadcasting. You never know. I'm gonna get a booth and put it on the street. I'm just
Do
saying.
you really want to do any
No.
type of streaming? Because
No.
there's too many
No, I don't
things that
trust
we.
you.
Yeah, don't. I don't
trust
trust me. Actually, no. I mean, I worked in radio for 10 years.
Yeah.
If we were live streaming, I'd
You'd
be
be
way
fine.
more reserved
You'd
than
be
I am
fine.
than
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
could do
One of
that.
the reasons I go where I go now is because I can.
Yeah. I understand.
The problem would be the background noise. That might be hard to
yeah,
deal
that's
with.
true.
With the headset mics
Yeah.
that I want to get for us, we wouldn't be sitting in front of mics. We'd be wearing them like that. That's really not a problem because they reject a lot of off-axis
okay.
noise.
Well,
Yeah,
there you
nice.
go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Odd, I didn't know.
And there
You'd
will
hear
be-
some ambient noise, but not as much as you would think.
I mean, we're due for a live on location somewhere.
Yep.
I mean, we're due.
Yep.
even if we just record it,
Yeah,
just
I
do
know we're
something on
due.
location.
Yeah.
Last thing, well, the only time so far is when Petey and I were down in Universal last time, and you were up here and joined us by phone.
Paving the way for our trip down there.
Exactly.
There we go. We're going down.
We're going down in the fall, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Maybe
really?
we have a meetup.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be a great
I
time
know.
too.
Well,
You
when-
think we should put a
when-
contest together?
When we nailed down the Well,
What are we nailing? What?
when we nail down the actual dates and everything like that, we can put it out and
I
say,
think we
hey,
do a
if
contest.
you're going down there, or
If
if
you're
you
gonna
live
be
down there and
Ooh,
you have
that's a good one.
a season pass to
Ooh, that's a good one.
a Universal, these are the dates we're going to be down there. Come down, and say hello.
And if you're listening and you buy us a pass to Disney, we'll meet you there too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just
Right.
nice, right? Oh, just shooting that out there.
Just
in
putting
case.
that out there.
Yeah,
Okay, wow.
You never know what comes back from there. That'll be fun down there and meet some people. We have listeners in Florida. They like us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah. So put a contest. Maybe they have to win dinner with Madman.
All right, guys, what do you think? If you're listening out there, give us an idea. You can get a hold of us. You can go to the show links.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have ways
Yeah,
for
we
people
got
to get
everything.
hold of
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
now? Yeah, because I don't take care of that part, so I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
PSNORKIS.com.
All
Yeah,
right.
everything one shot.
PSNORKIS.com.
Yeah.
Good.
Let us know what you think. If you want like some sort of contest
It's a good idea. Let's let them
to
pick the
meet
contest.
us.
Yeah. We meet him and then they go to dinner with Madman. Look how happy he is.
Yeah,
You know what?
he is happy.
I would spring for a dinner for two people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
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 I think I would do that.
And maybe I pick up the bar tab. You never know.
I would.
You never know.
I would
Dinner
do that.
would be cheaper.
Cheaper. Yeah, it would be cheaper. Maybe I'll pick
Yeah.
up dinner.
You know what? I think I would do that, but we got to come up with a contest and how to do it. Yeah.
That's easy.
All
We
right.
sell tickets to it. That's easy. Or chances. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
easy. Well, I'll work
Well, it
on
doesn't
that.
even have to be selling anything for
Yeah,
it.
we'll
Just some sort of
they sign up.
contest.
They got to write in and sign up.
You know,
I'll take care of the rest.
Maybe that's how we do it. You guys out there, you sign up, take
Yeah.
one of the plans. They're not that much. What, $1.99?
Oh yeah, maybe that's where we pull
And
it
we can
down.
pull
$99.
the names from that, from subscribers.
contest.
That's a
and
good
then-
idea.
Yeah.
I like
As
that.
a reward
Now
for-
you're
yeah.
talking.
Now we're
See, this is actually the thing we should be talking about. You know,
Yeah.
not
Not on air.
on,
Yeah,
on
but
the
hey,
air and
some
then
of
just
this-
bringing it out. But
some of the greatest stuff happens right here.
that is true.
So-
Ah,
That
this is
true.
where the magic happens.
That's it right there.
Good
So
magic.
maybe for our subscribers, we put the contest. That's a great idea. That's worth $1.99. Think about it. To win
Yeah.
that trip for Madman. Oh
You
yeah.
get to meet Madman.
Well, no, it's not winning a trip; it's winning
Well,
dinner.
it's winning
Just
a
dinner.
trip
We,
out
we,
with
are,
Madman.
we are not to the point where we can afford to
No, we're not gonna fly you down there.
fly you down or
Yeah.
stuff like that. But if you're down there and you already have a season pass and you can come in, Universal, it's like we'll buy you dinner there.
Yeah, maybe we throw
Yeah.
a limo in. There's lots of things we could do.
Again, dude, I just like,
We'll come up with a contest. We'll get it out.
don't let your mouth write checks my ass can't cash
all
yet.
right,
Okay.
You know, I got a big mouth.
Yeah, but my ass ain't that big. It's not
I'm
like
just
my
saying.
sister we're talking
Ah,
here. Okay.
jeez.
I knew that was coming.
That wasn't long.
I was able to get that in. How about that? You're welcome, world.
Yeah, it's good things. Good things.
Again, like I said, it's not like I make that up.
I have to take your word for it. I still.
That's right. You still haven't.
That's
Yeah,
still-
everybody else at this table had though.
Yeah.
So it's.
Well, what, we're 5 out of 6 then? Like the 5 of
that's-
us who have
Right.
met her all agree?
Yeah, I
and
I'm gonna have
and
to take your
before
word
meeting
for it.
her, it's
5
like,
out of 6
no.
people agree my sister's an asshole.
Oh, jeez. He made it so long into
And
this
then
without,
some.
Oh,
without
jeez.
dropping one. You know?
Again,
come
nothing.
on.
It's nothing you don't hear on network TV. That's why I'm not. The only one we're going to start bleeping is if I slip and say the big one.
What's the big
the
one?
C word?
Fauci. Fauci. That's the big one.
That is the big one. I'm glad we got clarification on that from her.
Go Fauci yourself.
Ah,
That's good.
I
Yeah.
like that.
I got a hand gesture with that one. He gave me. He said that. Oh, nice.
And it's not peace be with you.
That's not. That's two.
It's
two
not me to
Faucis.
force be with you
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, good things, man. Oh my goodness. See?
Yeah,
makes me wanna-
it's been an hour. Can you believe it?
It makes me
No, I
wanna-
can't.
No, that was pretty damn quick, wasn't it?
It was a quick hour.
Yeah.
I want to load the clips, put them in. I'm telling you, this music, this is good stuff. This makes me want to defend
This
my
is
homeland.
good magazine loaded
Yeah, this
music,
is.
isn't it?
Oh yeah. Hang in there, Ukraine.
We're with you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
We're with you. Well, one thing that happened, I don't know if you heard this story. There was a Russian naval ship off of the one little island there, and the border patrol guys.
Yeah.
Ukraine
Yeah.
was there, and the ship was using a loudspeaker to tell them, look, lay down your arms and this, that, the other. And the Border Patrol literally said, go F yourself. That was
Really?
literally their response.
Oh, wow.
Now, of course, they shelled the complex and killed those
yeah.
few people, but they were like, go
Resilient
yourself.
to the end.
Go
yeah.
Fauci yourself.
Yeah.
That's
see?
right.
Fauci's in Ukraine.
I love it.
Yeah. That-
I wish Fauci was in Ukraine. We'll put him in a nice big orange suit. Maybe a couple of black
like a target
concentric
on it?
circles on his back, you know. And
I mean, who will tell us if it's safe to wear a mask or not?
right.
Who's gonna
And
do
we'll
it?
put him in a mask to show that it's not safe. That the mask will make no difference whatsoever.
We'll protect him from a shelling, maybe. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, until next time.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for putting up with us. This was almost like a bit of a rant show about stuff going off over there a little bit, but then we got on some nice tangents too. So we like to cover a little bit of everything here.
Good things.
Thanks for joining us. Any quick last words, Petey?
Peace out, folks.
Doc?
Thoughts and prayers to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers
Thoughts
to
and
the
prayers.
Ukrainians because they need it. So thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next time here on the PSNORKIS.